Good evening, everybody. 18th of May 2021. Gary here, official YouTube channel, Fathers for Justice South Africa. In continuation with the class action suit videos, I want to discuss false accusations and perjury. Once again, I want to point out we as Fathers for Justice reject any form of violence, abuse, or neglect perpetrated by anybody against anybody. There is no justification for it. I have put videos out to that effect, and I will put it in the description below. Ladies and gents, please get the message out there. Please like, share, and subscribe this YouTube channel. We need to get the information out there. We know as Fathers for Justice and more than 19 years worth of empirical evidence that false accusations of violence, abuse, and neglect are specifically used to destroy, sever, and alienate children invariably from the fathers. We are led to believe, and we submitted this to the Commission for the amendments to the Children's Act on the 13th of May 2021, that approximately in 52% of the cases where a interim or a full protection order is actually issued, that they are based on zero, fake, or false information. We know for a fact that lawyers and advocates and psychologists specifically advise, sadly to say, moms, their female clients, the mothers, to make false allegations of some form of impropriety against the father. Invariably what happens and ends up happening is that unnecessary examinations where false allegations of sexual or physical abuse are made against the father, the child endures an unnecessary violation of their private personal space because of vindictive mothers and spastic, immoral, garbage lawyers, advocates, and psychologists. The law in South Africa specifically allows for a fine and an imprisonment from 5 to 10 years for perjury. We know that the courts, because they are gynocentric and want to toe the line to the feminists, will not charge mothers for perjury. Failing to do so allows for the constitutional, legal, and financial obliteration of fathers. And we do know that because the courts will not reel the mothers and their respective lawyers and or psychologists' necks in, that the abuse of children takes place. It goes hand in glove with one another. With regards to false allegations, your constitutional, you as the father, your constitutional and legal rights are destroyed. But what nobody has picked up on and or realizes is that the father is now financially obligated to have his name cleared in court. He's now financially prejudiced based on false information or zero information or fake information from the other side. He is now financially prejudiced to now go and have his name cleared. It results in him having to go and hire a lawyer. He potentially has a criminal record, anything from a couple of months upwards of 18 months, if not for the rest of his life. This impacts him financially insofar as getting proper employment. If he is a professional person, it may involve him being removed or not allowed to practice his particular profession because he has a Kamstag criminal record against him. So in the instance of, for instance, accountants might, accounting faculties might take this very seriously. We are demanding that if there is indeed violence and abuse or neglect that has been perpetrated, irrespective of who the parent is, that the courts must insist and demand that empirical, quantifiable, measurable, defined, provable, with evidence in a court of law, evidence must be presented by the persons making the allegations against the other person. If this information is withheld, denied, or found to be, if the information is denied or withheld, the protection order or the interim protection order must be dismissed as a matter of course. And if this information has been submitted by a particular parent in a court of law, we are demanding of the judges and the magistrates that you will bring criminal charges against the parent and his or her lawyer, advocate, psychologist, social welfare worker, family advocate, the police, and the public prosecutor involved in the matter. This is blatant, openly hostile, gender biased if you are perpetrating it, in the vast majority of the cases, by mothers against fathers. And you are engendering by default the automatic abuse of the child. Enough. Enough, enough, enough. Okay. Dads, please note that economic or financial abuse does fall under the Domestic Violence Act. And we encourage and challenge you to lay these criminal charges if indeed that the false allegations are made against you and no quantifiable, measurable, defined evidence is presented. You must charge the mother and her lawyer and psychologist and social welfare worker and mediator and advocate. You must charge them all under the Domestic Violence Act. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. It's important that we get the message out there. You have a social and moral responsibility, not only towards your children, but as well to the community and society, to join Fathers for Justice's class action suit. We do charge a membership fee of 90 Rand per month. This goes towards administration, salaries, and all of those kind of good things. This is not an easy job, guys. We are charging 1,000 Rand to join the class action suit. There's huge expenses ahead of us, guys. This cannot drag out indefinitely over a prolonged period of time. We need a vast majority of you guys to join and get involved in this action. I am putting these videos, and these are the things that we are demanding that must be changed. So this video is specifically addressing the things that we want addressed in the Children's Act and have been submitted to the commission investigating the changes required under the Children's Act. If you need support, www.f4j.co.za. Alternatively, you can email me on info@f4j.co.za. If you need more information around the class action suit, please reach out to me. We are collecting information along, and we are supporting our fellow organization, We Are Fathers, We Are Parents, in collecting information to submit to the Gender Equality Court. That is due on the 24th of May 2021. Please, guys, we need the information. We hear all of these stories, but we need the information. We need case numbers, etc., etc., etc. Please like, share, and subscribe to our Facebook page, LinkedIn page, YouTube. And please donate if you have any spare cash. It would be greatly appreciated. Love to you all. Have a fantastic evening.